January was pretty great month for FNB modding. We got quest mods, companion mods, and dare I say, few completely game-changing mods. It was the start of the year I was hoping for, and the modders delivered. So now it's time to see what are these mods and what they do. So without any more delays, let's get started. At first, we have Greasy Mike. He's a goofy companion who wants to skydive. The first time you find him, he was trying to, let's just say, skydive in his own way.
Oh, hey.
This starts a quest which also makes him your follower. Mike has both a small backstory and opinions on factions, although the opinions are pretty basic, which suits his character. The voice is great, but I do feel like he was kind of saying everything very fast, which made the delivery lack any impact, if you know what I mean.
They're alright, I guess. They sure like to tax people. Apparently, the president will be giving a speech soon at the dam.
But it also could be just that it's his style of speaking. Combat wise, he is good and definitely carry you. Overall, it's a pretty decent quest mod, and if you are into goofy characters, give it a go. DM's West Side, like a Rolling Stone, is a mod for Fallout New Vegas that enhances the West Side area by adding various clutter and environmental details. The mod aims to make West Side feel more lived in and immersive by introducing elements such as additional props and objects to fill empty spaces. These enhancements are designed to enrich your experience by making West Side appear more dynamic and authentic. This mod also includes his pawn shop overhaul, and this is just pure beauty. The pawn shop now actually looks like a shop without ditching any wasteland aesthetic. Truth be told, I like the pawn shop overhaul more than the west side, but I definitely recommend getting the full package. Fixed Upper is an unique player home. Instead of just looting abandoned buildings and moving on, this mod gives you the chance to renovate the old house in Good Springs and make it yours. With a short, lore-friendly quest, you take over Easy Pete's workshop, repair the roof, restore power, and craft everything you need to turn a rundown shack into a proper home. There's even a prototype robot, Decotron, that helps decorate the unique trinkets based on your adventures. The only problem is when you are cleaning stuff, it fades to black so much it makes me kinda sick, but that's not the mod's fault, but rather how New Vegas handles stuff. If you are looking for a player home that actually feels earned, Fixed Upper is a solid pick. It doesn't just hand you a house, it makes you build one. Mojave Scenery Overhaul is a mod that aims to enhance and revitalize underwhelming areas of Mojave Wasteland. This includes Nevada Highway Petrol Station, which has a bunch of destroyed cars and clutter, California Sunset Drive-In, which has a lot of gruesome details and a bit of vandalized look, Radioactive Crater, which is actually kind of flattened to make a better combat arena, and more areas. There are a lot of mods that overhaul the same few areas, but this mod tries to overhaul these locations that aren't touched by other mods, which is a great thing. Close Quarters Combat is a mod that significantly enhances melee and unarmed combat. You can engage in close quarters combat by pressing the attack button or the block button. Holding the block button while moving forward allows you to push enemies, potentially causing them to collide with walls, while pressing the attack button plays a number of CQC animations which results in opponents getting knocked out. Now, if you are expecting it to be more like MGS5 or something, then you might be disappointed. It's New Vegas after all, and when a lot of enemies surround you, it can turn into a flippity flip fight. Flippity flipped fight? Flippity flip fight. But I still really like the fact that this mechanic is made because enemies can now dodge and also knock you. All in all, it's a fantastic addition to the game. I recommend using some bullet time mods to make it look even more stylish. Harder Humans is also made by the same author. Enemies can now dodge your attacks from far away, which is both realistic and also makes the game more challenging. Lived In All-in-One mod merges all of Killor 7 Lived In series of mods into a comprehensive package. I have already covered Lived In Prim, Lived In Good Springs, Lived In Sloan, and Lived In Mojave Outpost. This month he released 2 more mods, Lived In Novak. Unlike other Novak overhaul mods, this doesn't do too much to the motel area but adds more clutter to the houses and surrounding areas, in turn adding more personality to them. There's also this crash train which looks super cool. There's also Lived In Outpost which adds appropriate clutter to the outpost. Outlanders 2024 Mega Mod is a collection of all of his mods from 2024. This includes armors, weapons, perks, quests, and locations. Some armors are very cool looking while others are goofy as hell, intentionally of course. Same story goes for the weapons too. There's also new quests and locations. Just like armors, these are not particularly lore friendly, but doesn't need to be. Sometimes making something more creative is enough. This mod pack isn't for everyone, but people who like goofy stuff or creative stuff definitely give it a go. Graffiti Reader replaces the vanilla low-res graffitis with high-res ones. All of these are carefully handcrafted, which shows too. There's not much to say with this one. Download it, endorse the mod, and then forget if it even existed in your load order. A kinda similar mod is Placement Fixes. It fixes a lot of vanilla misplacement of assets, in turn fixing clipping. Download, endorse, forget. Transcendence is a comprehensive role-playing mod for Fallout New Vegas that reimagines numerous game mechanics to provide a more realistic and immersive experience. Look, this mod adds a huge change to every mechanic, and listing everything will make this video an hour long. Leveling changes, combat changes, world changes, it's a lot. If you are looking for a refreshing playthrough of FNB, then give it a go. B42 Recoil is a new recoil mod made by legendary FNB modder Zelandro. This might be the only recoil mod that I can't even fully notice, which is a compliment. This might be the most natural recoil mod for FNB, and in my opinion the definitive. And now, for the big one.
The big one.
The big one. The big one! What is the big one?
Skage Quest Pack is a mod for Fallout New Vegas that adds a wealth of fresh content to Mojave Wasteland. It introduces 12 new lore-friendly quests that blend seamlessly into the game's world. Along with these quests, you will also encounter fully voiced NPCs, including a new follower. The quests are designed to feel like natural extensions of the existing game, offering new stories and challenges that enhance the overall experience without disrupting the game's atmosphere. For those who enjoy immersive, well-integrated content, Skage Quest Pack adds a rich layer of new adventures to the game. And that's it for January. I will say it was a packed month. We got a lot of good mods this year. Hopefully February will be the same. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.